Hey guys, Mr. here again for another video today, and we are back with our Houston Vikings franchise mode. And in this one, we look to finish off the regular season. Also, I'm going to look at extending some of our players. Now, in the last one, real quick, first of all, we are at the trade deadline currently, but in the last one, we had a lot happening to us. So we now have Terry Yoshimura, who's listed as a first liner, Nico Hischier, who's listed as a first liner, Curtis David, who is listed as a first liner, Ken Benson, who is listed as a first liner, then Philip Zadina, who's listed as a second liner, while Barry Gibson is now listed as a first liner, and Darren Nicholas, who is listed as a second liner. So not gonna lie, it's not looking too good for your boys. What I think I might have to do is maybe switch Van Einen to the right wing. So this is what it would look like. We'd switch Van Einen to the right wing, then we have Zadina, third line center, then we have a second line of Nicholas, Benson, and Gibson. Actually, maybe even have our second line of Nicholas, Hischier, and Gibson. Who knows? I'm not gonna make that change right now, but if we have to, that is definitely a possibility. I don't think anybody has been complaining about ice time, although I should check that out. Happy about ice time, happy about ice time, happy about ice time. Hasn't complained about ice time about Ken Benson, so that's fine with me. Zadina has been okay with his ice time. He hasn't complained about it either. Same thing for Gibson. Markkanen should be really happy about his. Haven't seen any complaints about Van Einen, which I shouldn't, to be fair, and then no complaints from Nicholas, so we should be good as of right now, but we'll have to wait and see, that's for sure. Now, defensively, maybe a little bit. It's really not that big of a problem. Harold Nickerson is now listed as a top two defenseman, though. While in the last episode we I was looking at when he was drafted. We traded for Matt Dumba, who's been a pretty solid defenseman for us. He is our leading point scorer as a defenseman right now. He has 41 points in 63 games. I'd say that's on pace to basically what he got last season, which would be really nice. Hopefully with the offensive help from Harold Nickerson, we will also see him get to that next level of points. And I'd love to see Nickerson really break out and get some points for us. Although, to be fair, he is on a career high for points right now. But, I mean, for the amount of points that he does put up, it's kind of more of a two-way defenseman, not really an offensive defenseman. So we'll see. Maybe he'll grow into that offensive defenseman vibe. Roning doesn't really put up points. Trojanovic doesn't really put up points. Krestanovic, not too bad. That's a third-pairing defenseman. Points, that's not too bad. And then Ken Hillis as well. I don't know. We will have to see how they do. And then another problem in net we have right now is Luukkonen as an 87 and Herbass as an 83. Now, if Herbass gets a jump this offseason, we really need to look at making something happen between Luukkonen and Herbass. We're going to have to really make a decision because, honestly, I do not know what we are going to do with them right now. Those are our scratch players as well, so that doesn't really matter. So, looking back at this team, we have a few players on expiring deals. One of them by the name of Curtis David. He will be getting out of his entry-level contract, which is kind of scary because I'm sure he's going to want a lot of money. We also have Barry Gibson, who is going to want to get extended this season. Also, Joey Buick. That shouldn't be too big of a contract, though. Clint Moses, same thing. Ethan Perrin, same thing. Shouldn't really be that big of contracts. Nickerson, we do not need to sign, which is good. Dumba, we will have to re-sign. That is if he wants to come back to the team. I kind of do want him to come back to the team because, like I said, he is our highest scoring point defenseman. So we'll see how he does. We'll see if he does want to be re-signed for us or with us as well. Right now, Tim Roning, he also is going to want an extension. So we're going to have to send out a lot of money at the end of the season. And the last goalie, or the last player, is Radoslav Herbass. We have him on a $20 million contract right now, just so we would get closer to the cap level. So we'll have to see how that goes. Luukkonen, I believe we have for 2 or 3 years, so I believe we're good there. Now, viewing contracts, let's see. Currently, we have like a few million cap space, right? Yeah, we have about 12 million in cap space. So right now, Matt Dumba does not want an extension. So we'll see. Maybe by the end of the playoffs, he will want an extension. So Curtis David, 94 overall, 3 years. He wants about 11 million. The 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 4 years. He wants about 11 million. Then after that, it actually does go up. Now, I was really thinking about signing him long term, but oh my god, I don't know if I can give him 13 million for 8 seasons. I think that's a bit ridiculous. Now, 12 million for 7, I still think that's too much because he's not. I mean, I shouldn't say he's not putting up points, but I feel like I would like for him to be more of a point getter. And for what he has been recently, I don't really trust that. So I'd rather like a $6 million. Like, if I could get him at 8 years for like 12 million, maybe I would do that. But that's still so much money, and I don't know if I would be able to get that contract for him or from him. So 6 years, we'd have to try like 11.2 million, because that's a lot of money. Even though we have about 50 million in cap space going into this offseason, we do need to sign a few players. So Curtis David, let's try 11.2 for the next 6 seasons. We'll see how he feels about that. Now, Dumba, like I said, doesn't want an extension right now. Roning, though, I would kind of like to extend right now. That wouldn't really be opposed to doing so. 5 years at under 7 million, that would be pretty good. 5 years at 6.7 for Roning, we'll try that. And then Barry Gibson, I'm also going to offer a contract to. He wants a decent amount of money, not gonna lie. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, we're just going to go with the cheapest we can then, because I am not signing him to that big of a contract yet, because he hasn't really proven himself yet, I would say. So, man, that's so weird. 8 million for 1 year, then 8.7 for 2 years, and then 7.6 for 3 years. So, yeah, we'll try 7.35 for the next 3 seasons. So that will bring him up to being 24 years old. Now, we'll try that, and we'll see if they do accept. Now, if they don't accept, that could be very interesting, that's for sure. Let's see. But yeah, I'm not going to make any trades here at the deadline. We're currently second in our division right now behind the Winnipeg Jets. So let's get the simming going, and we will see if those players do want to accept their deals as well. I think we'll just sim 1 week because they should answer us within the week. Curtis David accepted, very nice. Barry Gibson also accepted. Tim Roning also accepted. Now, I'm very happy about that, not gonna lie. So, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna offer Dumba a contract yet. We'll see though. Like I said, I would kind of like to bring him back. We'll see though. We are bound to hit 40 wins here pretty soon too. Now, as we do some simming, I'm gonna take a drink because my throat is extremely dry right now, and I couldn't tell you why. So, yeah, just 1 second. Alright, so there's our 40th win of the season over Buffalo. Not too bad. We've been getting some wins and some losses throughout the month March, or the month of March. We'll see. Hopefully we can continue on the way we have been playing, because we have been doing pretty good. I'd say we are on pace for about 46, 47 wins. We'll see if that comes to fruition or not. Hopefully we can. That would be nice. If not, even get more than that. But yeah, like I said, hopefully about that. We have about 3 weeks of competition left, as Jonathan Kristanovich has been injured until April 4th. So I believe that's literally about a week away. So Jocelyn will be getting put in for him. That's not that bad. That's not a big injury, and it's not for a long time either. We just qualified for the playoffs. I saw that. That's nice. 46 wins. So I said 45 or 47 wins, or 46 or 47 wins, whatever it was. I know I said max 47. So any growth anywhere. Forwards, don't see any growth from anybody. Defensively, don't see any growth either. So interesting. Kristanovich hasn't grown either. He's still an 80. But yeah, let's just finish off the sim now. We've got 3 more games. We beat Winnipeg. Arizona now. I got out of the scouting assignment first. Yeah, Russia for 2 weeks for forwards. Arizona, overtime loss. And we get an overtime win in the last game of our season. Or of the regular season for us. Let's see. So we are going to be facing the Minnesota Wild in the first round of the playoffs. I don't think we have ever faced Minnesota in either of my series, so that'll be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, That'll be interesting. I don't know how good they are right now. 46, 31, and 5. Although we have traded them a lot of players, so we'll probably be seeing a lot of familiar faces, I should say. Yeah, that could be interesting. So let's go and check out. Let's just. I don't even know. Let's just check out everything right now. So we finished first in the Central Division with 104 points, which is good. I didn't think we were going to finish first, but I'm definitely happy about that. We finished second in the Western Conference behind the Edmonton Oilers, who might have won the President's Trophy. Yeah, they won the President's Trophy by quite a long shot. We finished fifth in the league, though. That's not too bad. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, wait, no. Okay, wait. Go back to the Pacific Central. Okay, see, I was looking at Winnipeg, thinking I was recording Winnipeg, but we're Houston. Yeah, so we finished second there. I was so confused. I'm like, wait, why is Winnipeg ahead of us? But, yeah, okay, so yeah, we finished fifth in the league. We finished second in our division. So that's really not that bad. We had a pretty good season. 2 shy of 50 wins. Curtis David, the most points on our team, with 72. Not that great, but definitely would like to see more out of him, that's for sure. If he had a missed time, I would have understood that, but we really just need to find that right lineup, or the right line for him where he produces. So 72 points for him. He had 30 goals this season. We only had 4 20-goal scorers this season as well. 23 for Hischier, 24 for Gibson, 24 for Benson, and 30 for David. Although Yoshimura was 1 shy of 20. So basically our entire top line scored 20 goals each, I should say. Vanino with 15, Markkinen with 15, Dumba with 14, Buke with 13 on that fourth line. So he's not doing too bad. But sort of by points, again, Matt Dumba had 51 points this season, so that's really not that bad. Where's Nickerson? Nickerson only had 33 points, but it is a career high for him, even though he did miss some time last year. That is still a career high for him. I don't think he would have dropped that many points last year, but maybe. So we'll see how he does heading into the playoffs this season. Most assists goes to David as well. So yeah, David led our team in goals and assists and points, and I believe that is it. Yeah, that is it, though, for that. Our second pair was our best plus-minus line. Also, Zadina, Hischier, and Gibson were all there as well. Most penalty minutes goes to Curtis David. No, goes to Tim Roning. But Curtis David was not too far behind him in the penalty minutes category, that's for sure. Checking out the goaltending stats, Luukkonen with 35 wins, 21 losses, 5 overtime losses, 8 shutouts, and a 923 save percentage, and a 215 GA. That is really not that bad, to be fair. Herbass as a backup didn't do too bad either, so yeah, interesting. Let's go check the entire league stats. We'll start off with goalies, I guess. Let's see. Tuukka Rask with 42 wins, playing on the Edmonton Oilers. Interesting. 923 save percentage and a 2.22 GAA for him. Now, as a starter, Martin Jones had the best save percentage, although it's potentially Luukkonen second best, although Rask also tied second best save percentage. Best GAA, though, Jones had a 2.23 GAA. Luukkonen had a 2.15 GAA. So honestly, I think Luukkonen may be able to take the Vezina this year, which would be interesting, that's for sure. We'll have to see. So Grubauer was the goalie in Minnesota, was the starter for Minnesota. We obviously traded him there. We'll have to see how that goes for us. Now checking out the entire league for forwards, most points goes to Philip Forsberg with 96. He had a 46-goal season. And then Tarasenko with 95. He had 50-plus goals. Clayton Keller with 45 goals this season. Leon Draisaitl with 87 points. Stamkos and Kucherov with 85. Then McDavid, Ronald Creamer, nice, and Nicholas Backstrom with 82 points as well. They were all point-per-game players. And then Kevin Hutton, wow, Nashville's top line is disgusting. Kevin Hutton, who's an 89 overall right-wing sniper. Then they've got Ronald Creamer, a center playmaker, who's 90 overall. Then they've got Philip Forsberg, a 91 overall left-wing sniper. I would be scared going up against that Nashville team. Most goals goes to Vladimir Tarasenko. Most assists goes to Backstrom. Yeah, it goes to Nicholas Backstrom. Nice. Logan Brown with 67 assists. Wow, who was scoring goals over there in Ottawa? Let's see. Let's see. Where is Brady Tkachuk? Probably 38 goals for him. Yeah, I'm assuming that's who it was. And Colin White, to be fair. Although, wow, okay, so honestly, 35 goals for Kevin Hutton, and then 46 for Forsberg. So that top line in Nashville, they must have had a combined over 100 goals. So Ronald Creamer had 17, Forsberg had 46, so that's like 4, that's 50, that's 13, so that's 63, and then 35? So yeah, they had about like 105 goals on that top line together. That's unreal. Let's go check defense. And we'll see. 83 points for Erik Karlsson. Wow, okay. Although, not gonna lie, oh my god, dude. Nashville is crazy. They have Madison Bowie as well, who's an 86. Did anybody else? Drew Doughty is now a New York Ranger. Did we trade him to the Rangers? I don't think we traded him to the Rangers. But honestly, I couldn't tell you. I do not remember. Yeah, but man, holy... Oh, Josh Morrissey had a really good season. Yeah, I don't get it, man. Freaking Nashville, they are so good this season. All right, let's see. Most goals as a defenseman definitely went to Karlsson with 24, right? Yeah, the next closest was Ristolainen and McAvoy with 17. Now let's go check goaltenders. Let's see. We already checked goalies. Rookie skaters, let's see who was there. 52 points for Dale McNeely, so they had the best rookie in the league this season. Also, the team that we are going up against in the playoffs this season. That should be interesting. Rookie goalies. Let's see. Let's go back to games played. So Jan Satan played 64 games as the Boston starter. He is a 76 overall. Sure, why not? Okay. Philip Gustafson looks to be like the best rookie. That's a really good backup. 933 save percentage and a 1.92 GAA. That is really, really good for him. So I believe those are all the stats I could really check. So I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Stay tuned for the next one. We will face the Minnesota Wild. We have home ice advantage, though, so we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you all did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.